So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with you live from the Raymond Gishard Stadium, and it is going to be the Enforcers. It's coming up against none other than Kicks United in the Digicel Champions League. Yes, you're hearing it right, the Digicel Champions League. Ladies and gentlemen, there is something that we have to tell you. We will have the Digicel personnel right here to tell us about the giveaways that Digicel is giving away. I tell you what, it is big, it is worth listening, and you can own yourself a lot. We just have to wait for Roxanne will be here. Roxanne will be here, and she will be letting you know the reason why you need to stay watching Champions League, Digicel Champions League 2020. So we are about to kick things off here. The formalities in the middle is completed.
Just to remind you, this game is the first game of the Champions League. It's between the Enforcers and
the toss is being taken now.
They are
won by
the Champions League. Thank you.
It's been won by Kicks United, and Kicks has chosen side. Kicks has chosen side, and they will be kicking from the southwestern end, of the field. And again, Remy, as we see Kicks United back on the field. Again, they are without the essential defender. They are without the essential defender in the person of Peter Ram, and we do extend get well wishes to him and his family as he recovers. We remember that he suffered a broken shoulder bone in the preliminaries. It was the semi-finals versus Ducks United, and the doctors could not have done. They could have, unfortunately, the doctors who we expect to, take care of people on that occasion didn't. Nevertheless, we heard that his surgery was successful and that he's recovering well, and one wish him a speedy recovery as he get back on island. So it's going to be Enforcers who will be kicking in this one off. The Enforcers will be kicking from the eastern end, northeast end, and from the southwest end it is going to be Kicks United. The referee ensures that all concerned is ready. He is ready, and Rouse is going to get us started. Looks on his watch and blows the game on. Here we go. Enforcers taking on Kicks United. We await the lineup for the teams. We have not yet seen it, and as soon as we has it, we will be able to give it to you. Well, we see the start. Ball be knocked forward for Brown to run on to, but didn't get it. Knocked there for the keeper. Here is, he's in offside position. He's in an offside position, Burton. Sylvanus, number 9. As Williams back in goal for the Enforcers. Is Kicks United though with the ball. It's on the right wing. Kicks United placing third in the league. Here is Brown. Brown with the ball. Oh, he's going to be called offside. No, jeez. Brown should have taken about 1 and really walk with it. He didn't do so. And in the end, there was an offside call on his player. But a very poor clear there by the goalkeeper. It is being knocked out of play as we welcome Tony. Tony, who is taking over from Remy. Tony taking over from Remy. And in just a while, we will have Roxanne. We'll have Roxy here with us to tell us more about the digital giveaway. So, Tony, welcome to the Raymond Gishard field. We are now in possession of the lineups, and we will tell you about them momentarily. So, I will run through the Kicks United starting lineup as we watch the Enforcers taking a throw on the far side. Throw been taken, head goes up, cleared there by Francis. A big, what a clearance that was, as high as the light post. Well, Tony, I know that you are a sportsman, as we welcome you into the hot seat. And your team, West Indies, is not in a very good position, but we'll talk about that. It is Sylvanus. It's called a foul, and it's Kicks United who is going to get us started here. So, welcome to the Raymond Gishard Stadium, Tony.
Yes, Millington, as always, good job. I was listening to yourself and Minute commenting on the women's game, and heard some good news as well, with Digicel being the sponsor of this particular Champions League. You see the ball being cut out there. That seems to be an accident there, but the player seems to have taken a knock, and the referee was still allowing play to continue. Two players heads going up there, Yariel and Antoine going up there, and ball going into touch for is that a corner kick, Millington, from your vantage point here? Yeah, but it's good to see the football continues after the end of the AFA League. We're continuing here with the Champions League, and man, I'm so elated with the crowd that's out there. Says a lot. And here we see a corner kick coming through, but no damage there. Keeper allowance collects Millington.
Yes, and from the show that Mr. Gordon Connor and team was able to pull off. It has drawn supporters to the Raymond Gishard Stadium. Even some persons who never watched football before, said to me they were impressed with the display they saw. And so football has taken a hype. So this is a dangerous ball. Cleared there by Duncan. Is that Duncan? No, it doesn't look like Duncan. He's a very short man like Duncan, but it's not. We know him as Poodle, but that's not Poodle. Sun is going down. We're seeing the shadows of the stadium lengthening across the field. Here's Sylvanus with the ball. Good ball there. He looks to gets it back. Simba clears out of the defense. Here is a run. The defense for Kicks is calling to play button. It's going to be Sean who picks it up. Shot a goal. Team one. Clears by Kicks United. Yariel picks it up. Finds his man. Looking to go around Mason. Mason touches this boot, and foul call against Mason. Good sportsmanship. He helped him back to his feet and said, man, that was too much of an easy touch for you to go to the ground. And conversing there, no harm done at all. A good sportsmanship, Tony.
Certainly. You would notice that these two teams met in the playoffs for the third place. At one point, the officers, they were actually really leading, but Kicks came back and really took the third place position. Here we see ball being pushed through the air by the Kicks player, but been challenged there by the right back there for Police and the Enforcers, and ball being put into touch for a throw-in to be taken by Antoine. And it was a good match, and I'm certainly sure that Police Here we see the ball being played in there too. Is that Johnny there, but couldn't lash onto it, and ball cleared. Here is Police on the attack. Here is Police on the attack. Millington, and it's a goal! Goal in the back of the net, and keeper Lawrence is certainly in anger there, but that ball was pushed through by the enforcers, and the speed and the guile of Sylvanus beating both the central defenders, and Lawrence just came out but just stood with his hands to his side while the ball was being slotted into the back of the net for goal number 1 for the enforcers. So the enforcers are off the mark again. Millington, same old, I wonder.
Well, the good thing about it is that the enforcers has taken a chance very early in the piece. In the earlier games, what we saw was that the enforcers had the better of play but couldn't finish. And now we are seeing, is this a turnaround? Because they're hearing that Digicel is on board, the bigger, better GSM network.
Yes, certainly. And Kicks could find themselves in some trouble here. They are actually in the digital colors, so they would want to have to say something about what's going on here this afternoon. But that goal coming in the 8th minute, and it's 7th minute, sorry, and it's 1-0 in favor of the enforcers. Here we see the ball being pushed through and been put into touch there for a throw-in there to Kicks United. I'm certainly sure that they need to regroup, but some serious trouble there in the heart of defense with the man Francis and Ramos, both of them getting caught and allowing the speedy Sylvanus to just run through, and the keeper Lawrence was left helpless, and in anger he also punched the ball into the back of the net. But here is Kicks on the build-up, shot coming in there to the keeper there for the enforcers, who is actually on the field. He's in goal today, matter of fact, and boots the ball upfield. Here we see Sylvanus again, but Lawrence equal to the task this time, playing off of his line and doing the smart thing, because he has realized that the pace of Sylvanus is certainly too much for the central defenders, and so he'll have to play like a sweeper back as well. Kicks building up, trying to build from the back. The ball is with Junior. He knocks it to the far right side. Here's a true pass coming through there, but cut out nicely there by the enforcers. Ball is with Junior again, chips over. Here's Johnny getting on it, but he's offside, Millington.
Yes, Tony, from what we have seen here at the beginning of this game, for the first 10 minutes of game, if this keeps up for 90 minutes, we can see some exciting football, because it's end-to-end action. It's not no let up. It's no let up for anyone. What Kicks do has to be mindful of is that the two of the forwards for police, for the enforcers, are very quick. And in fact, you have 3 very speedy players on the field. They have the captain, which is Sean Isaac. They have number 2, that is Burton, a very diminutive figure, but he's very quick across the field. And you saw it demonstrated by Sylvanus just a while ago. So it is no lapse in it. They cannot sit back, because any lapse in playing, I can tell you what, they will be made to pay.
And maybe Kicks might want to have a holding midfielder to negate the speed and the attack of the police. Nice play there by the man Junior. Some nice fancy work there, and that ball coming across, but keeper making a mess of it, and the ball been punched into touch for a throw in there, but that was some nice work there by the man number 12 Junior playing in midfield. He seems to be all over. He's on the ball again, challenge there. Ball is with Antoine, who loses it, and in the process of trying to get it back, referee says play on. Here is the man Junior now trying to pass with that left foot of his. Might have well been better to be passing with his right foot instead, but the ball is with Police. They're stringing the passes. Bad pass there by the man Sean, cut out there by Antoine, headed away there to Yariel, but Sean working hard, winning it back, but only as far as the striker there. And as there's a shot and goal, and the keeper right in place, right in position, just parries it a little bit, and he's walking with it out now, and certainly kicks the still early days yet, and they will certainly want to do better. But in the meantime, while play continues, here we see head going up, headed away there by the man Francis, number 13. But who's that? Sylvanus picking up again, and here's Burton. A shot and goal! And Burton's trouble here! What's going on? There was Burton. He shot the ball at the far post. The ball just rolled across. No one had a clue whether it was going out or whether it was rolling in, but rolled and hit the pole and only bounced back to the hands of the custodian there, the man Laos, who I'm certainly sure is feeling a lot better. His heart was in his hands out there. Middleton, your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are Lawrence needs to go and hug that post very, very tight. Trouble here for the enforcers. The goal scorer in Sylvanus is down. Medics has been called onto the field. But Tony, it was an extremely good build-up. It was a superb play. Tremendous pass, a tremendous run by Isaac. Isaac looked for and found Burton. Burton made a run against the defense. It looked at one moment that he wasn't going to get the ball. He got the ball, got off the defense, beat the goalkeeper, and by inches the ball stayed on the line and not over. The enforcers are enforcing it today. One thing I have not seen here though is that Jonathan Gishard is not on the field, and not only that he's not on the field, I'm not seeing him on the reserve as the substitution list. So I know that he's in the ground, but I think that he got injured in the last game, and whether or not he's fit enough to play, I am not sure. Sylvanus is back on his feet, he's leaving the field. He seemed to be okay to restart, but he will have to leave the field and allow play to restart before he resumes playing. But again, Tony, the enforcers seems to be at the peak, on the top of their game today.
Yes, like you mentioned, there is Jonathan. He's on the bench. He's in sweats and a red shirt, and here we saw the coach for the Kicks United taking some time out to admonish his players, especially those at the back, as play continues. Here's the ball with Antoine now, but just to go back on that chance, here is Yariel, but mix up between him and the player there. Ball being stripped there, and here's Mason coming away with it, and Mason almost swinging, but here is Kicks United, and the ball being put into touch for a corner kick there by the defender there, number 20, and the enforcers on the right side of defense for the enforcers. But Burton, the pass was made, and it appears as if he was going too far away from the goal, and for some reason got a shot that just beat everyone except the post. And like you said, the posts are a goalkeeper's best friend. Here we see Connor coming in, heads going up, collected here by Ariel. He chips the ball back over. Nice trip over, but the player running through there just couldn't get a foot on it, and the ball goes into touch for a goal kick there to the enforcers. In the meantime, we'd like to just give you the names of the enforcers. Number 22 is Benny Abbott. Number 14, Andros Bowens. Number 16, Sean Brown. Number 20, Tyrese Burke. Number 4, Dean Burton. Number 8, Theophilus Cadet. Number 3, Tony Carey. Here we see a play going through, but into the hands of the custodian, who collects there and tosses it out to the player there, who stripped there. Antoine trying to make a move on it, but only ran straight into the big ball in Mason, who picks it up, trying to dribble, and the ball being put into touch, and it's a throw in there. The linesman waving below, throwing there for kick Docks United, but throw went to kicks, and Docks enforcers coming away with it. Here is the man Sean, the speedy Sean, dribbling the wall, beat number 30 and squeeze back, but here is Silvanus trying to do too much with it, and a heavy clearance there by the player there. I think is number 8. He's clearing everything. He's clearing all ball clearing man, everything. He's not taking any chances at all, and Silvanus is on the carpet once again. And here we see the medics, they're going on for treatment, and we really want to say kudos to them, because they have been doing a splendid job so far for this tournament. Millington.
Yes, they have been doing so. After this tournament, Tony, I think that we can actually have a show in Angola, because we have a number of actors on the field. From what we have seen over this tournament, we have seen a number of actors coming out of this tournament. Nevertheless, a yellow card being issued there very early in the 19th minute of play. It's enforcers. Was another opportunity just outside the 18-yard area. It's a man Silvanus again who is down. And notice that Silvanus has been on the floor, has spent a lot of time on the carpet in the tournament, and one would hope there's nothing significant happens in.
Seems as though he has gotten a pretty hard knock, because he's grimacing, he's rolling in pain, and the players, the medics, they are just surrounding him as he is rolling there. He's just get up off his back now, and still getting some treatment, but you are not missing any football, as we can continue with the rest of the team. Number 19, Saint Teval Duke. Number 6, number 10, Sean Isaac. Number 5, Kimani Jackson. Number 9, Silvanus James. Number 23, Hassan Mason. Number 12, Aaron Sonson. And number 1, the keeper, Zolandi Williams. That's your starting lineup there for Police. I'm going to hand the mic over, and we are going to get the starting lineup for Kicks United. But in the meantime, it's a free kick to be taken by number 20. That's the man Tyrese Burke. He is over it, and not a good free kick at all there. It chipped it, and he has another chance again. Still not a very good cross. He trying to find the far pole and not getting the ball cross as well as he would have liked. Ball going into touch for a throw-in there to the enforcers. Throw taken, ball into touch again. And we just want to tell you that this prestigious tournament is sponsored by Digicel, and we've got a representative in our studios in the booth, so to speak, and she's going to tell us quite a bit on this venture. And if you notice, Kicks United as well, they are playing in the red and white. So what way to start this tournament, to get this tournament off here this afternoon. We are some 22 minutes in. It's still Enforcers 1, Kicks United nil, and the game continues.
So it is 1-0. As you heard that the bigger, better GSM network, Digicel, is in the house. Not only that they're in the house, it is the Digicel Champions League right here at the Raymond Gishard Stadium. And we have Roxanne with us, and she's going to be telling us what all the gifts and the reason why all the sundry need to be not only on board with football, but you need to have a Digicel handset. You know, she just caught a number of persons unawares in the stand, because a number of persons were wearing red, but they didn't have a Digicel cell phone. You see, it is unfair to say if you have on a red shirt, you will get the $10 credit. But you can't get $10 credit if you don't have a Digicel phone. Well, the kick, the ball is in the box. Head goes up! Oh! Could have easily been an equalizer. Could have easily been an equalizer. Williams is down the goalkeeper. It is going to be a corner to Kicks United. In the meantime, between time, we say good evening to you, Roxanne, and tell us why you are here and what Digicel is offering.
All right, well, good evening, football fans, football lovers. I'm not going to stay on too long because I, too, am very intrigued with the match tonight. It's really off to a great start. The players are excited, the fans are excited, and, of course, the persons that are in here looking at the football match are definitely surprised to see that Digicel is going to be doing a few giveaways. So what we're really here to do is to ease the squeeze, as well as support the Angola Football Association. So while we know persons are here and taking time out of their schedules, their regular schedules, to look at the football matches today, as well as you, our listeners and our viewers, we are trying to ease the squeeze of our fellow Angolians, you know, during this COVID-19 pandemic time. So, as you guys may know, Digicel will be giving away a vehicle this summer, as well as a $13,500 winner this week between the 20th and the 24th. So, we just want you guys to stay tuned to the football matches, because we definitely will be here giving away credit, grocery vouchers, cash, and tons more, all right? So, keep it locked to the spot that you've got. Digicel is definitely in the building, and we are a proud sponsor of the AFL for 2020.
Just before you go, Roxy, do you have any team that you're supporting this afternoon? There's a team that's playing in red, you know.
Well, you know, I'm supporting anybody that's in red, that's for sure. My sister just joined the Shining Stars, so that's Rolanda, number 14. So we're here. Well, yesterday she would have played yesterday. So, you know, we're supporting all the females, of course. Those games are very, very exciting. So, guys, remember, like I said, keep it locked to the spot that you've got. It only gets even more exciting.
And is this the first time that Digicel has been doing a venture in terms of sponsoring like football, sir?
I wouldn't say the first time, but I think a few persons can remember that Digicel used to host the annual Kickstart, where we would have brought in, you know, some football league champions. We brought in the Chelsea team, Chelsea United, and that was a great experience for our young boys. But we have ventured on into basketball as well with Jumpstart. So we did Kickstart, then we did Jumpstart. So we're trying to give every football, every, you know, sporting activity a little due. So I was really surprised last night when I saw one of our Jumpstart persons who actually went all the way to She went to Barbados and then she got selected to travel again. That was, they call her Kit.
Yeah.
So I was surprised to see her on the football field. I'm like, doesn't she do basketball? But apparently she's a jack of all trades, master of none. But that's awesome, and it's really good to see our youth, doing sports, and it's even more exciting to see that the general public, whether they're listening or watching live on YouTube, there's a lot of fans and supporters here this evening.
Well, I really want to say to you that, especially in these times when, things are not as they were before COVID-19, I thought it's a good initiative to be a part of this venture as well, and to be giving back to the public with regards to the vehicle. And you said $13,500, somebody will do it with that, right?
Yes, definitely. So between the 20th, which is tomorrow, and the 24th, we will be gifting someone $13,500 EC, all in an effort to ease the squeeze. And I think that amount of money can actually change someone's life.
Anything else you would like to?
Well, it's not much I have to say to Roxy, but to pass my number under the table to Roxy to ensure that I am the winner of either of those grand prizes, because either of those prizes will do me well. Roxy, I'm almost sure that I am easily the longest person in Angola with digital. So that is worth something. That should worth something. I'm with Digicel since Digicel came to the Caribbean. That's almost 20 years ago, or 20 plus years. So I've been with Digicel long before Digicel was a shot on goal. Before it came to Angola, I was with Digicel. And so I'm telling you, I've been with Digicel all these years. All these years. So Tony, tell me something.
You might get lucky.
Tell me something.
No special favor.
Well. So, Roxy, I was listening to the radio some day ago, and I actually heard that promo of that $13,500. And in a time like, it doesn't matter what time it is, but more so in a time like this, when the hotels are closed, economic downturn, and everything in Angola seems to be in the world seems to be on a go slow. What a momentous opportunity for somebody, somebody who would be sending a child to school for the first time, to secondary school, has a child going to a new class or whatever. It's a venture that is more than welcome on board. And so to Digicel, to all those who are involved, we thank all those who are in the upper echelon of Digicel to ensure that Digicel Angola is indeed here is police again. They keep on that occasion coming out and clearing any danger there. Well, he said, I'm not, but this is Sylvanus again, allowing this one to run. This could be dangerous. Offside call on the captain. So yes, we still have Digicel here. So Roxy, you said it is Digicel first time supporting, sponsoring the Champions League right here. Well, it's the first time we're having the Champions League. And so Digicel, the bigger, better GSM network is on board with us. And so we can look forward for big giveaways. And tell us again some of the things that persons can look forward to at football 2020 right here at the Raymond Gishart Stadium. During this time.
All right, so like I said, guys, you definitely, customers can get top up here on the spot. So we're gonna have girls in Digicel t-shirts. So anywhere you go, you can definitely get yourself topped up, activate a data plan, as well as shake to win. And we just want to let customers know who are in the stands that you have an opportunity to win cash, you have an opportunity to win credit, you have an opportunity to win free groceries, and the prizes are going to be very random, because I'm very certain that those persons who are wearing red today were not expecting to win $20 credit off their phone bills or $20 credit to their prepaid phones. So it pays to be a loyal Digicel customer. And of course, if you're looking at any color to wear and you're not sure what to wear when you come into the Champions League, pull out your red t-shirt, all right?
Wait, is it just for phone customers? What about persons with internet and cable and all of that stuff?
Definitely, because Digicel, we have a 360 company. We're a full entertainment company where you can, we cater to mobile, we cater to home as well. So home and entertainment, which includes internet and cable, as well as mobile.
Sounds really great, and splendid initiatives with regards to what you're going to do, and the effort that you're going to put out here in sponsoring this Champions League, and not only sponsoring the Champions League, but making sure some of the spectators be a part of your full promotion as well. We want to really thank you.
Yes, most definitely. And of course, coming down to the end of the league, I think we are also giving a prize to the MVP, most valuable player. Of course, they'll be getting a big combination of prizes from various companies. And from our end, we'll be giving that person a Samsung handset as well as 2 months off of their phone bill.
Wow, stop play to Ollie. A bond to Ollie.
So Tony, so we as commentators, we have to get something. So Remy, you and myself, we have to come together and come up with something, and ask Digital to give us a little token, for the tremendous job that we have been doing here.
You speak it into existence.
Most definitely.
And
That's something that is very possible.
She's right here, and like I said earlier on, it is really great to have you on board. As you can see, it's a whole new transformation when it comes to the football. The atmosphere is a lot more electric than in previous times, and we are happy that your company, your organization could have taken the time to really join us and to really give back to the customers as well. Because a phone is important. Sometimes we can't do without a phone, right?
Yes, definitely. And things just happen to happen at any time when you least expect it, especially like COVID-19. That's something that we definitely didn't foresee. And we're just looking forward to rewarding our customers this summer, as well as we are looking forward to the remainder of the matches to see what it all will come down to. Again, we are happy to be here. We are a proud sponsor, and customers, as well as the listening public, you can definitely look out for more from Digicel.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having
We'll
me.
see you soon.
All right.
All right.
Well, something that the enforcers would not have foreseen, and that is the goal scorer Silvanus. He was in too much of agony to continue, and so Silvanus has been substituted. He was making a run down the right wing just a while ago, as you would have seen, and he wasn't able to make that run. He kicked the ball out of touch, and he went to the ground and asked his coach, please, I can't continue. And so Alton, the man there, Alton Brooks, has taken over from Silvanus. Not a sight that the enforcers would have loved to see at this moment, but in the 33rd minute of play, Silvanus been substituted by Brooks. So again, Tony, what else? Okay, what can we say? The bigger, better network. They are doing it again. It is Digicel.
Yep. Certainly glad to have them on board. Here we see the man Yariel trying to streak down the left side. He's attacking third, and the ball being put into touch for a throw in there for the Kicks United, who are still trailing by a 1-0. Goal scored in the 7th minute by the man who was just substituted, Silvanus James, and he would have put that ball into the onion bag. Here she a shot coming in goal there, but headed away there by the man Aaron there, heading that one away, and the ball going into touch for, is that another throw in there to the Kicks United. And they're still trying to get on the score sheet here. The ball is with, and here you see heads going up. The man, is that Marley trying to get in there to get a head up, but goalkeeper equal to the task, and he clears. But certainly going to be a big miss there. Nice pull back there by Burton, who was challenged there. He's challenged by Ramos again. The ball been passed 1-2 to number 5. Is that number 6? That is. And you see number 6 trying to beckon Yariel to come forward. Yariel just knocked it back, and the ball has been just chipped over Yariel trying to beat, is that number 20? And it seems as though he has inadvertently gotten a knock in the face and stopped, but play continues. Here we see the player slipping there, and the ball's coming over with police. Chipped further forward, squeezed back by the man Francis. Dangerous play there because Burton is fleet-footed and almost coming away with that one. Here we see is that the man Aaron, not Aaron, yes, Aaron there. And here we see number 12 with it. Kicks still trying to get on the score sheet. They're trying to string the passes, but they've been under some serious pressure by the enforcers. Here we see police picking up and knocking it back. And here we see the keeper doing some nice little footwork there and square down, a tackle there and one away, but kicks coming away with it, chipping it over. Here we see a shot and goal, but defenders equal to the task there, and that ball being cleared into touch for a throw in there to Kicks United, looking dangerously here, Millington.
Yes, a very good build up there by Kicks United, almost breaching the defense of the enforcers, but wasn't able to finish. The enforcers seem to be, still weeping over the fact that Sylvanus is off the field. They're not going to get him back. They're not going to get him back tonight at all. And so it's not a good sight for the enforcers. But they have a 1-0 lead in the first game. In the 19th minute of play, Superstar scored. And I remember the man himself, Remy, he said that wasn't enough. I reminded him that a 1-0 lead was good enough for Superstar once they can hold their defense. He said that was not enough. It turned out to be more than enough. For the Superstar. It is the same scoreline here in the 39th minute with a free kick off the boot of the man. This man kicks the ball like a rocket. Rogers over the ball. It's outside the 18-yard area. The ball on the ground. Wide off the upright. No harm done. And a very tame kick there from the boot of Rogers. So it's going to be a goal kick to the enforcers. Well, Tony, I think that the enforcers caught Kicks with their boots off, and so they took advantage of that. Kicks wasn't ready at all for the game, it seemed, and the police taking advantage through Sylvanus had to leave the field, and the whistle is going to go. Yes, Mason's been called for a foul, and it is going to be the man Junior who is going to take that free kick.
Yes, certainly. We're into the 41st minute. The ball being squared to Antoine find Yariel, and infringement there. So both teams seems to have settled somewhat, and it's the enforcers in the ascendancy. They have got that 1-goal lead, so they can really take their time, but football is a funny game. You can be down 2 goals in a matter of seconds. So the ball being picked up there by Sean, and here is a cross coming through, and number 13, they're leaving it for the custodian Lawrence, who started to play a little bit off of his line to negate the speed of Sylvanus. He's still some way distance off his line. I'm not too sure whether or not he's going to change that because Sylvanus is off, but we still have two fleet-footed central strikers there in Burton and Isaac who are just waiting to pounce on any loose ball, any mispass that chip over. Here we see Kicks there trying to string some passes all the way over on their right side. Just 10 yards away from the half line. The ball being chipped over, squares back. There's that junior there trying to chip over, but just to no avail there. The man, Yolandi Williams there, just collects and he gathers now. Boots the ball upfield. Poor kick there, but police still with it. Enforcers still with it. Here we see a pass coming over to Sean Isaac there, but Antoine reading it and just knocking him out there. Passes to Yariel, to the number 6, who squares further to his right. And Kicks, they're still trying to get on the score sheet. Millington there is trying to string some passes together. The ball is with Marley now, who chips over, and here is a chance. But going a big in there. Is that the man, Matter number 28? Yes, that's the other Matter, that is Kimani. Yes, that's Kimani. With an easy chance, just the goalkeeper to beat and the goal at his mercy, and lobbed it way over the bar, Millington.
Well, anxious moment there for the enforcers, and in the end, they survive, holding on to their 1-0 lead in the 44th minute of play. But that was an absolute rubbish kick. From the man that's the defender of the central defender for the enforcers. I don't know what kick was that, but he kicked the ball, just knocked the ball out of touch, and it was a throw-in to Kicks United. Kicks with the ball. Kicks. Bowens to his custodian, picked up there by Burton, who gets it to Mason. Looks to run on to the end of it, doesn't. It is Kicks United with the ball. It is Junior with the ball, looking to mount an attack for Kicks. Look to send a good ball forward, and the goalkeeper comes and takes it. Well, Yariel off his head, looking for the man again. On this occasion, the goalkeeper, it's a good ball. Oh, this is a good footwork here. And in the end, Burton not being able to win that one again. The defenders getting the better of him on that occasion. And close it with the goalkeeper, who gets it to Antoine. Antoine looks for, finds the man, Matter. Sean Isaacs. Look. It's been taken away there. Man is down. He gets back to his feet. The ball goes out of touch. It's going to be a throw-in to the enforcers. 45 minutes of play have come and gone. We have 4 minutes at a time for stoppages. 4 minutes. So a number of stoppages. And so the enforcers are going to take their own time. It is with Tyrese Burke, who's going to be taking this throw for the enforcers. Burke looking for a man, takes the throw. Looking for the captain of the head of Antoine. Antoine controls, looking to send a man forward. Mason picks it up. Mason looks for, finds Masimba Bowen. Bowen Andrus sends it long way home to the keeper, who is way off his line. Gets it back to Bowens. Bowens looks up and he's going to get it back to the keeper. The keeper goes across his net and is going to send it to, finds Burke. Burke looking for the man that is running. Oh, he was making a run. He was making the run. That is the man Brooks. Book never saw him or didn't want to pass the ball to him, and in the end he just knocked it down the right wing. So it's a loose ball. Oh, it's been cleared in now by Antoine. Buck is there, who picks it up, and it's a foul call against Buck, against the man there, Fleming. He's gonna be carded. He's gonna be carded. He's gonna be carded. He's gonna be given a yellow card. He's gonna be given a yellow card. Buck been given a yellow card. Rouseman issuing the card there, saying you should not have kicked away the ball. You held up play, and because of that, I'm going to card you. So he goes into the referee's book. Tyrese Book, number left back, right back rather. The free kick taken. Oh, that could have been dangerous. Offside call. It's going to be a free kick. A free kick. There, we're into the 4th minute of extra time. We're into the final minute of extra time. And the ball been knocked there to Burke. Burke, rather, it's going to get us started. Whistle going. Burke sends it forward. Time has come and gone. Or rather, we're into the final minute. Sorry, it's 4 minutes. So here is Isaac. Can he make it too? Here is Isaac. Oh, gets wins a corner. He pulled the man. Antoine was there, and he gets a corner. So could be the final kick of the game. A corner for the Enforcers. This big central defender, Masimba Boyne. He's going up. Mason, big tall men, and they are going up in the area. They are making their presence felt in the penalty area. Corner taken. Oh, the ball is loose, and ball cleared there, and it can be the final minute of the final piece of play. The whistle goes. So the referee says, "I've seen enough of this first half." It's 1 goal to nil. The first half coming to an end, and it was the man Silvanus. It was the man Silvanus in the 7th minute of play. Who has made it 1 goal to nil.
Yes, well played half there by the police, the Enforcers. They took the advantage in the 7th minute from the boot of the man Silvanus. And what has happened is that the Kicks United, they are the ones who will need to bring this game in the second half. And we are certainly going to bring you another full 45 minutes of action-packed champion Digicel sponsored Champions League football at the Raymond E. Gishard Stadium. It's the first match in the Champions League with Kicks United coming up against the Enforcers, and this game is sponsored by Digicel. So get some popcorn, get some water, whatever you can get to refresh yourself, and you can certainly meet us back in maybe about 15 minutes or thereabout when we bring you another 45 minutes. Yes, welcome back and good evening to one and all again with the Digicel sponsored AFL Champions League here. First match with Kicks United coming up against the Enforcers. We have seen 45 minutes already and we are about to enter our second 45 minutes, our second half. And so far we have seen one goal scored by the Enforcers from the boot of Sylvanus. Sylvanus has since left the field and has been substituted because of a knock there by one of the players there from the Kicks United. And I'm solely sure that Kicks will be looking for revenge here. They are still leading behind, a matter of fact, 1-0. We see substitution coming in. The man Clicky, number 21, coming in for number 2, Yariel Fleming. And they are certainly going to be moving the numbers here to really get back on score sheet Millington. And the crowd is here. The excitement is in the atmosphere right here at the game. And here we see the whistle with Kicks United taking kick in the second half. You see pass cut out there by number 3. And yeah, it's the man Clicky getting his first touch, knocking it all the way back to Ramos, who squares all the way to the left side. And the Kicks, they're just trying to knock it around in their defensive half. You see Marley on the ball now, trying to find the man coming through, but the keeper coming out, and the defender just letting the keeper collects that one, number 3 with it. Passes to Brooks. Brooks dribbles one, and the ball to Mason going there. The challenge tackle coming in there, but bad tackle that is, and certainly a foul there. But Millington, the atmosphere here is certainly hyped for this encounter here, this first Digicel sponsored Champions League AFL counter here, first in its time here. You were on the outside on the broadcasting mic stand. How do you see the atmosphere and the support of the team out there in the audience?
Well, I tell you, as we watch a play here by Kicks United, Kicks looking to get an even terms with the officers. Enforcers ball headed out there. Kicks with the ball still on the edge of the 18-yard box, cleared now by Kicks. Tony, I tell you what, and the only thing that I have not seen outside is the trophy on the outside, but it reminds me of what we had here last week, you know, and so from last week it has hyped football in Angola, and we have almost the same crowd that we had last week here. Without exaggerating, Tony, we have a number of persons here at football. You know, I don't know if the female playing has anything to do with it, but a tremendous crowd here. We're seeing a kaleidoscope of colors, and Digicel coming on board. I tell you what, it's even bigger. And so it is happening. It's happening right here at the Raymond Igishard Stadium. The bigger, better GSM network is doing it. It is Digicel on board with football right here at the Raymond Igishard Stadium.
Yeah, certainly. Kicks United, if you want to call it that, you can say that they're representing the Digicel colors here, playing in the red and white against their counterpart, the Enforcers. They are in their familiar blue and white, and they are certainly leading 1-0. When I look outside there just a while ago, Millington, man, the crowd is exciting. don't want to spoil anything, but maybe the Football Association can show, maybe look about maybe picking up $1 easy to get in. I know back in St. Kitts, you pay $5, $10, and you go to see a game. What are your thoughts? You think maybe the football should consider about maybe picking up $1 or $2?
Well, in these difficult times, Tony, in this COVID period, even $1 may be a lot. One may just say it's $1, and but there are persons who can't find $1, believe it or not. For the moment, it is free, and so we are enjoying it. We are enjoying it. Somebody else has to soak up the cost. Somebody else has to soak up the cost of what is going on here. But for the moment, it's the AFA. It is Digicel and the likes. They are on board, and we are grateful to have them on board with us, being the sponsors of the Champions League right here at the Raymond Igeshard Stadium. The police is forced to defend, and defend they are doing. They are defending very stoutly. Masimba Boyne, the central defender, doing a good job there on that occasion. Shepherding the ball out of touch, and it's going to be a goal kick. But Tony, yes, we might get to the end. We might get to the point where we have to pay a subscription to get in, and we can put that to good use. If we pick up $1 at the gate, and we say, you know what, at every game on a weekend, we are going to, what is a good ball? This could be goal! It's a goal! Go, 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 go! In minute 51, in the 51st minute of play, the Enforcers has made it 2 goals to nil, and Kicks United are down on the ground. Tony, tell me about that. What a good build-up. That was a good build-up. And the finish, again, level-headed. I said that before. Isaac, when he gets into the box, he reminds me of the Barcelona's players. They are very level-headed, very calm, and he put it away very neatly. Past the goalkeeper. Lawrence has been beaten for a second time today.
Yes, has been beaten for a second time today, and looking very dejected as well. The Kicks players, they are looking at themselves and trying to, not really pointing any fingers, but trying to wonder what is going on, because they found themselves 2 goals to nil down in favor of the police. But certainly a nice build-up, nice 2 pass there by the men in the Enforcers playing on the right side there, and certainly some nice work there, and taking the goal nicely with the center forward as well. The keeper came to close, to narrow, to negate the shot being put into the back of the net, but cool heads and cool finish, seeing the Kicks United trailing some 2 goals to nil, and certainly digging themselves quite a deep hole here this evening, and certainly not showing any form whether or not they can get back into this game. But football is a game that the dice can be rolled anyway, Millington. And we were talking about the dollar, but and like you mentioned, things are hard, and we are certainly happy that we can produce something to ease the mind just a little bit, for them to come and watch the football. As we see clearance there, ball going into touch. The player there trying to bicycle kick, but the ball going into touch for a throwing there to the Kicks United, who are certainly in a hole here, some 53 minutes and 22 seconds counting.
Yes, certainly in a hole, and is playing from the back. Not only that, as you said, Tony, that we have football playing here in Anguilla. Something to ease the mind, even though persons are not on the job, gainfully employed, as one would have been had it not been for the pandemic. Tony, we have to be grateful because we have an opportunity to gather like this, to not only have football, but to have football with a packed stadium. You know, you're looking on television and you're seeing the Champions League, you're looking at the La Liga, the EPL, and all the various leagues over the world, and what you're seeing is empty stadiums. But here in Anguilla, right here in Anguilla, we are fortunate. I take back that word. We are blessed. We are blessed with the fact that we can have football, and that we can have football with a packed stadium. Well, can't take anything for granted at all. I remember when there were persons, you know, at times we take a lot for granted, Tony. We are taking a lot for granted, because I remember not too long ago, sometime last year, when some folks took it around Anguilla, you know, and mandated by God, and they took it to every village and prayed for every village in Anguilla. And these things we can't take for granted. We can't take them for granted at all. There's going to be a substitution. It is going to be the number 19, that is Duke. Duke coming on there, and it's the number 9 for the enforcers, who have given away the number 9 in the person of but the number 9 was Sylvanus, so that was number 8. It is number 8 in cadet giving way to Duke. So to God be the glory. We have football with playing in a packed stadium. It's happening right here at the Raymond Gishard Stadium in this, the first game of the Digital Champions League. And to all those who are in Anguilla, we are hearing that there are gifts. Lots of gifts, lots of giveaways. You can come right here and get something from Digital. Tap up and you have a chance of a voucher. You can win a shopping voucher. You can win a gas voucher. You can win yourself phones. And there are a number of giveaways here from Digicel, and the 2 big giveaways, the big grand prizes. I have never heard of 2 bigger grand prizes. Well, from the bigger, better, faster, cheaper network, Digicel. Tony, do you have a Digicel phone? No. Well, Tony, you're missing out.
I have a chip though. I don't have a digital phone. I have a dual chip.
You have a Digicel phone, man. You have a Digicel number. That is what is important, that you have a Digicel number. Yes. So you are in it. Yes. Well, you have to have a Digicel. Do you have a Digicel number? Yes, sir. Do you have a Digicel number? Yes. Oh, yes. So everyone on board has a Digital. You're not missing any football at this moment. So we have an enforcer player that is down. And so you're just chatting right here and ensuring that all are wrong. I'm just making sure that all are wrong. All the personnel around me have a chance to win something from Digital, because they are giving away lots of gifts, lots of goodies. You can win yourself cell phones. You can win yourself vouchers, free gas. If you can win yourself a $20 stop up, $20 off your phone bill. So both postpaid and prepaid are in business to win. Sometimes it's one-sided, but today Digicel is making it. Every man who has a cell phone can win something, and then believe it or not, you can shake and win. You can pay a bill. You can make sure that you are in it. And what can you win? You can win yourself $13,500 EC dollars. Tony, believe it or not, that's $5,000 US dollars. Ah, the green man. Or if that is not big enough, you can win yourself a brand new car. You can drive away with that. Well, Tony, tell me about that.
Certainly some good prizes, especially in these times. One can use those prizes to do quite a number of things. If you don't have a vehicle, or maybe if you have one, there are times when people would, win vehicles and turn around and sell them, so to speak. So I'm not too sure what is stipulation with regards to those, especially the vehicle. But we saw just a while ago where the man number 20, Burke, was challenging for a ball with the player there for Kicks United and seems to have come up the worst of that. He's still off the field getting some treatment from the medics, but play continues. Here is Brooks, number 13, 18, cut out there by the defense there for Kicks United, who seems to be a little bit lost in terms of their direction and how they really want to play. Police is still having the better of the play in the middle of the field, and when it comes to attacking, they are the ones who are at the fore, leading some 2-0. As we see Kicks, they are knocking it at the back, but they certainly need to make a move on things because time is going. Here you see a ball coming through, keeper coming off the line, clearing, but blocked there. Still some danger. Here is Junior, shot and goal, but the ball being cleared off the line. There is that by the big man Mason there, who's always seems to be in perfect position, clearing that one off the line after a true ball coming to the keeper. Williams coming to clear. Here you see a shot and goal collected nicely there by the Landy, and no harm, no damage. We are into the 62nd minute with Kicks United trailing some 2-0 on either side of halftime, and the ball is with Police. Here is the pass coming through, picked up there by the man Ramos, comes further to his right, and the number 24 chipping over. Not passing it as well. Number 7 being challenged there, and number 7 heading away down the line, crosses it, cleared there by Simba, who is playing with a heavily strapped right thigh, but doing human service in the Police defense. Here was the man Sean coming back in midfield, trying to find the player over there on the far right side, but the ball rolling into touch. Police still in the ascendancy here, Millington. Your thoughts and Kicks play so far?
Well, Kicks this evening is really playing as if they are really missing their two big shotters in the person of Gishard and Samuel, and so they missing Samuel, and now we notice that Gishard likewise is not playing today, seemed to be injured still from the last game, and we see the enforcers are taking full advantage of their absence, and so far they have really played a good team. They have played good football. No doubt about it. They have played the better team. They have enjoyed possession, and not only that, they have enjoyed the most of the possession, but also they have made Kicks United paid for some poor defending.
Yeah, certainly not the Kicks we are accustomed to see. They're missing some, I think they can do themselves well with trying to up their midfield play. Marley is playing in the center forward position, and he is not getting that many service, so to speak. Here we see number 7 again in midfield, loses the ball, but here is Kicks United. Here is Marley trying to get around the man there in Aaron, but Aaron equal to the task. Here is Duke with it now, being challenged there, passes to the right side of defense, and just missing it there. And it seems as though number 20, Burke, he has had his quarter for the evening. He is certainly on the far side, and appears as if he's not going to be taking any more part in this the remainder of this half here this evening. And but he can feel well because his team is still in the ascendancy, and infringement there on the part of number 10, the captain Sean Isaac there. But they're still in control of this game. We are into the 65th minute. It still Kicks 2 goals trailing. Here we see a free kick coming over there by the man Francis, but only as far as the boot of the defender, the Aaron, who clears way upfield, and is Lawrence tossing the ball out there to the man Ramos. Squeezed back into the middle, and Kicks there certainly moving very slowly, as if they are leading some by 2-0, but they are the team that's behind, giving away there. Here is Marley now. He's rearing up for a shot, and yes, that one just going over the bar, and as he looks to the heaven, thinking that he could have done better with that one, Millington.
Sure bet. He had the time, and so one would have thought one would have expected better of him. So there's going to be a substitution. It's a number 16 for Kicks United. That's Ed Mead. He's going to be going in the number 30. Number 30 in the person of Mills. Mills is making way. Mills has made way for Ed Mead. And for the enforcers, Burke looks ready and fit to retake the field. It is Kicks United looking for to cut the lead. 2-1. Shot and goal. Ball taken by the goalkeeper. So any time now. Yes, he has been waved back onto the field. So police is back to full strength with Burke back on the field.
Yes, took quite a pretty long time. I thought he wasn't going to play any part in the remainder, but ran back onto the field and looks in pretty good shape as well. So no, based on the knock, guess when the blood cool down and the body is well cooled, you might start to feel the effects of that one. Here we see a chip coming over by Clicky, number 21, heads going up, Marley, heads going up there. And here we see the ball headed away, controlled there by Mason, who looks up, tries to find the man Burton, but cut out there. Nice work there by number 24, squeezed to Imani. Imani challenged there by Mason, still with Imani. And here is Kicks on the attack, number 7, but challenged heavily there. Is backed by the man Simba. That one was dangerous. He could have easily given away a penalty there, Millington.
Well, he came decisive. He came not indecisive, but he decided that I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hit ball. He saw the ball. He got the ball, but he was lucky there because even though he got ball, Tony, one thing I've heard on the international scene. watching a game not too long ago, is that even though you get ball, once the referee deems the play a dangerous play, he can award a penalty. So one would have to be updated with the rules and the happenings and be aware, take heed, because one could easily say that was a dangerous play. And this was a ball for Burton, and Burton has been robbed from it, and Kicks United looks to bail.
Yes, they are trying to speed himself up now. It's a nice turn there, and squares through for the left. Ball being pushed down the left side. Player just cut back inside, but terrible cross there, cut out there by the enforcers. Here we see a nice through pass, and we know the fleet-footed Burton is certainly looking for those true balls, but cut out nicely there by the man Ramos. And here is number 24 for Kicks United, playing in the right back, and just dribbled himself and dribbled the ball into touch for a throw-in there for the police, who are certainly not going to be, they're going to take their time. And there is number 3 throwing the ball over, but that one is certainly going to go for a throw-in there to the Kicks United. You see Imani challenged there by 23 Mason, and certainly been infringement. Mason using all his muscular frame of his to bundle the man small Imani off the ball, and an infringement there, taken shot there by Clicky. Passes to Ramos to number 24, back to Ramos, and they are trying to bait the police. It seems as though they're trying to catch them off guard, but police, they are equal to the task. They are playing well. They are the ones leading 2-0, and we see an infringement there on the part of Clicky. To me, that one could have gone either way, but referee Rouse in the middle, who's officiating the game, see it differently and has awarded a free kick to the enforcers. Mason is the one who's setting up behind the ball, and just like said, number 20, who picked up that heavy knock and took some nearly 10 minutes before he could have head back to the field. He's certainly pulled out, and is that Jackson going on? Yes, Jackson taking this place, and you can see he's still limping. Kick coming over, headed away there by the Kicks defenders. Ball been booted upfield, but Jackson trying to get his first touch there. Ball as far as Duke, who squares in middle, picked up there by Kicks United. Here is Junior. He's been bundled off of it by the man Simba, and the ball been chipped upfield by Brooks, but no one is there. Police needs to be careful, because they won't want to have the same mistake happening to them in the third place playoff. They were leading, they stood back, and ended up losing the game in extra time. But 72 minutes in, and score still offside for shortly. 72 minutes, we're into the 73rd minute, and it's still Police 2, Kicks United 0. And the way in which the Kicks are playing, they might have the work cut out for them here this evening, Millington.
Yes, very much so. And if you notice what has happened, likewise, earlier when the enforcers came out before they scored their goal, they were playing a much lower back line defensively. Now they are playing a very high lead as they go. Let's go! Taken by the keeper. Now they are playing a very high back line and setting an offside trap for Rogers. Well, Rogers is very fast on his feet. He's a big man, but he can throw his weight around, and he has a very powerful kick. And it will be him against the goalkeeper. Williams is no fluke either. Williams is no fluke at all. And so, as you say, you said earlier that indeed. Kicks United having their work cut out for them here. This is advantage play. This is going to be dangerous. And well, he's gotten back and he's put it into the back of the net finally. He has put it into the back of the net finally. He has put it in the back of the net. There is a man on the field. There is a man on the field. He's done. He's done. But it's 2 goals to 1. 2 goals to 1. And you know that because he allowed play to go on, he cannot be carded. He cannot be carded. The last thing I heard in the game was that if you allow play the advantage to play, you allow the advantage to play, you didn't call back play, you cannot come and give a card. To be corrected, a sign to be corrected, but from the play, we notice that he is not being carded, and we will get confirmation on that. But what we can tell you is in the 74th minute of play, police has to be careful, because that type of football that they are trying to play here, they played it again before and they lost. They paid the consequence. Tonight, again, we are seeing it. Is that a good idea?
Yeah. Yes, certainly some dangerous play there by the man Simba. Not too sure what he was doing there. That looked like Antoine there. Talk over the music. Try to talk over the music. Yeah, I'm trying to talk over the music here in the background, but DJ is not working with me. But just going back on that goal there, it was really well taken goal there by the man. Thank you. Yes, they're just trying to get some free time to talk over the music, but it's 2 goals to 1 in favor of the police. They have just given up 1 goal to the Kicks United. As I was saying earlier on, if they continue playing like this, they can find themselves giving away that 2-goal advantage. The play was taken, and it was a well-taken goal by Marley, showing some good skills, some good composure. They're rounding the keeper, almost ran out of bounds, but cutting it back, looking up, the defenders came back, but was able to pump it into the back of the net for goal number 1 for the Kicks United. Here is police. They are on the attack, all the way deep into the defensive third of the Kicks United. And certainly there, Millington, as I was telling you, Simba could really count himself lucky to be on the field, because it was really a dangerous tackle there that could have seen him sent off, but he lives to fight another day. It's still 2 goals to 1 in favor of police, and we are heading to the 78th minute. Are we going to see Kicks waiting at a later period to really get a point out of this game?
Well, we'll see. We will see. It's too early too early days to call this one with some 13 minutes plus extra time, and we expect some good time to be added, and so we can't call it just yet. Kicks United is not lying down dead to the enforcers. 79 minutes we go with 11 minutes plus extra time to play. Here is Kicks United again on the move. Kicks United is going to go out of touch though. The man can't catch up with it. It's number 7 in the person of Duncan, and it goes out of touch for goal kick to Kicks United. Tony, earlier we were saying that the enforcers, they were living in the Kicks United half. Now it is Kicks United that is living in the enforcers half.
Yes, with the substitution of the dangerous man Sylvanus, they have they've surrendered a little bit of the opportunities. They're still getting the odd 2 counter attacks here and there, but they've got 2 goals. Here you see Chip coming over, headed away there, picked up there by the man Imani, squeezed back to Imani. He pushes, trying to find Marley on the far side, the goal scorer, but to no avail. Here we see the play coming over there, trying to find Burton, but the ball too high, and you see a big boot upfield that's going to go into the hand of the custodian. What I realized that is that the goalkeeper there in Zolandi Williams, he is a little bit of a showman, so to speak, wasting quite a bit of time, but yeah, we see again that one was dangerous. There was both running onto that one, but Lawrence had to really run some distance from his goal way out the box to avert that danger. Millington Burton almost in again.
Yes, and likewise the keeper had to be so mindful that he didn't get the player, and because he was outside his box. And Burton, I tell you, Burton is very fast. He's very fast. You know, I've seen him between the stumps in cricket. He's very fast, and the defense were caught off guard there. Here is the enforcers again with the ball, looking to mount an attack. Shot and goal from a distance. That's a good shot. Oh! Well. Tony, that was a good shot.
Yes, certainly Brooks really in tune with this game. Here looking up, seeing the keeper off his line, and just chipped that one over, and almost ball hitting the top of the bar, and went into touch for a kick. Here is Brooks again, and that's an infringement there on number 16 Imani. His team is way behind, so he can't afford to be stopping the play like that. The clock keeps running for sure, but that was good awareness there from the man Brooks, chipping that one over. Here you see a nice chip over there by Duke, cut out there by the defender, and there was Francis there, judged to be fouled by the man Isaac. And there he looks up and passes quickly to his left. That's Antoine finds Clicky, number 21, who's been fouled again there by Brooks. We are into Isaac, we are into the 83rd minute of this second half, the first opening game in the digital sponsored Champions League. I see a kick taken quickly, coming over, and there is a man picking up, but his challenge there, still some trouble, but booted out there by the left back there for Police. There we see Antoine pulling over, trying to get around his man, but cut out there. He's still with it, and a shot and goal, but just wide of the keeper's left upright. No trouble there at all. But Kicks trying to mount an attack and trying to mount it late. They are behind by 2-1, and certainly looking to pull something out of this game. Millington.
Well, we'll really have to dig deep in order to do such. They are playing very well. They are playing the type of football we expected them to play earlier in the game, and leaving it this late, I don't know how beneficial it is for them, and they are putting a lot more pressure on themselves. But Police, with a two goals to one lead going into the 84th minute, cannot take anything for granted at all.
Certainly. Here we see the man Richardson with it, squares all the way down to number 24, trying to square that one on the inside, only to the boot of the man Simba, but given away there by Simba. Ramos 1-2 pass to number 24. He looks up again, squares back. You talked about Burton. Is he the brother of Richard Burton? Millington? Okay. But he's certainly a very speedy player. Good skills at times. True pass coming through, number 7. But a defender there thought he almost was at sea, but long legs and to poke into touch for a corner kick there for Kicks United. And we are heading into the 85th minute. It's going to be quite a number of injury time, so I'm certainly sure that Kicks will fancy themselves in getting an equalizer to come away with a share of the spoils here. Corner kick coming through, heads going up and over the bar. Good corner kick, good headed there.
Yes, good attempt on goal there. But in the end, nothing coming of it, and Police survives their 1-goal lead over Kicks United as we head into the 86th minute of play. As you said, rightfully, we would have about 5 or 6 minutes, I would think, of extra time. And Police would have to defend very hard, and the best defense is offense, I think, is attacking. And so my best bet for Police is that they score next goal and look to push Kicks further in the back.
Yes, and that was the man Antoine. They're trying to mount an attack down on the left flank, but cut out there by the defender there for the Enforcers. Here we see Kicks United. They're still trying to get in on goal, but cleared there by the man Duke. And time is certainly ticking away here at the Raymond Igishad Stadium, and that's an infringement there on the player all the way on the far left side of the attacking third for the Kicks United, who have certainly fancied a chance in getting something out of this game here. It's a free kick way down the corner flag there on the left side of the Enforcers, the right side of the Enforcers defense. You see kick coming through, head going up, but the keeper right in place. Very well taken free kick, and very well headed to go there, but the keeper certainly in position and has made a meal of this one, clearing this one. Here's Ramos jumping, but Burton still trying to get around, and here is Imani. He's certainly going to cut back, but the man Brooks playing stoutly and clearing out there, averting all danger there by Imani. And here you see Clicky with it down the left side and cut out there, but given away there by the defender, and Duke with his big boot on it. Here is Mason running onto it. Mason challenging Ramos. Ramos giving it away there to Burton. Burton passes to Brooks. Brooks tunnel to Isaac. Isaac ball being put into touch there, and it seems as though that player seems to have felt kind of awkwardly there, and as the referee there is signaling for the paramedics to come on as time ticks away here in the 88th minute. So we have 2 minutes of regulation time and whatever injury time portion added on. Seems as though police may hold this one out, Millington.
Well, they seemingly has the better of the game thus far. In that challenge, the player, he went down and he came off worse out of the challenge. What initially happened, he went to challenge Isaacs, and he went to ground, and as Isaac turned, he fell over him, and he seemed to have gotten probably a shin or somewhere. He got hit in somewhere to be it seemed to be in the face area that he has gotten a hit, but the ball is going to be definitely police. It wasn't a deliberate act. He came off worse from the challenge on Isaac.
Yes. Well explained there to our listeners. The player is sitting now and still grimacing in pain somewhat, as being treated by the physio and the medics there, who are really doing a splendid job here, like I mentioned earlier on. Throughout the entire duration of the tournament, they have been really in and around to assist all the teams. They are not favoring any team. Here you see the player just been jogging off now, and seems to be in good stead. And we will restart as the 90 minutes is signal on our digital clock. It's we're in the 91st minute. We are going to wait to see how much injury time we will be given. 6 minutes of injury time. 6 minutes of injury time. So Kicks have got 6 minutes to really pull something out of this bag, and they will need to do that and do that quickly. And I'm certainly sure police, they are going to be defending stoutly, because they won't want to relinquish this 2-goal lead that they have had for quite some time now. This ball is with Clicky. He chips over, trying to find number 7. Heads going up, and is that the man Simba there? Been pushed there by number 7, and the referee has adjudged a foul on the part of Simba. Pretty hard one, that is. I think the lighter man really get the bump, but got the foul, Millington.
Yes, I wasn't sure. I told you earlier that we'll act a movie after this, because we have some brilliant actors here. All Simba did was to rest a shoulder on him, and he went tumbling over. I really didn't see Simba Bowen doing anything there to have caused a free kick.
Certainly, but the referee is the one in charge, and he's the man with the whistle, the cards. He's the one in charge of this game. He looks on his watch, but we have quite a lot of time here in this game. Ball being cleared there only as far as the man Ramos, number 3, who squares to Antoine over there on the left side of defense. So we see Kicks trying to mount an attack, but police, they are going to be clearing for all it's worth. Burton, the quick Burton, and Francis not taking any chance at all, just hitting it away, because we have seen the man Lawrence being put out twice so far, and they won't want to go 3-1 down, because there's certainly be no way back for them this evening. Yes, still Burton. Yes, he's still dribbling yet to get an around one. Chips over, but Lawrence is going to that one is going to go into touch for a goal kick there to the Kicks United certainly running out of time. We've got just another 3 minutes to go, according to the injury time that was put up. 6 minutes. You see the ball being squared to Marley, who trying to thread the needle in there, but cut out there, and it's had an infringement there on the part of the Kicks player. This time, this one is going to the enforcers, Millington.
Yes, that was a very dangerous play there by. We wait to see who's that player. Is it Junior? He is still down. He's still down. He's been helped back up now. He's limping. He came off second best from that challenge. And it's the enforcers. They are benefiting from this stoppage because with just over 2 minutes to play, they are in the lead and they can stop the ball how much time they want. It is Sean with the ball. Shaw trying to find Lawrence off this line. It is Burton in attendance there, but Lawrence gets there before him. So it is Kicks looking for an equalizer. Will they get it? Tony will tell you.
Nice to pass by the player number 7, adjudged to be offside. As you can hear, spectators on the outside not agreeing with the referee's assistant call there, but they are the ones in charge. And from our vantage point here, we can't tell you either. And we don't have VAR, we don't have a line, so to speak, but we have got the officials, and the time is slowly ticking away for Kicks United, playing in their first Champions League encounter here this evening, sponsored by Digicel. We are about another minute to go. Throw coming in quickly. Amani looks up, squares to number 7, and Theatre Amani is looking, he's trying to get around, dribbles past one, chips further forward to his left, looks up, but challenged there by the enforcers. Kicks still trying to mount the attack. Here you see the ball being cleared, but the goalkeeper collecting. Did he collect it or he picked up a knock? Didn't see exactly, but it appears as if there was a chance there for the striker there for Kicks United, and keeper picking up the ball, and in doing so, it seems as though he has picked up a knock. Millington.
Well, he seemingly picked up a knock. Tony, I told you about these actors that we have. He came, he took the ball, he got the ball. That was that. He knew what the time was on the clock. He held up play and ensured that Police has beaten Kicks United. The referee looks on his watch. The ball has been knocked out of play. And that's the final whistle, ladies and gentlemen. Tony, compliments the goalkeeper. Random time of the clock. Kicks United has gone down in the first Champions League for 2020. Kicks United beaten by the enforcers 2-0. It was the man Silvanus in the 7th minute of play. In the 7th minute of play, he made it 1-0. But the score line we held on to until half time. Coming back from half time, it was the man Isaac himself, the captain of the Police. We will tell you, Isaac in the 51st minute of play, he made it 2-0, and in the 73rd minute of play, Rogers came back to score, but a little too late, and the Police was able to hold on to a 2-1 victory tonight. Tony, final words from you, and then we're going to hand you back. But it's the final words from me here, and it was a pleasure indeed bringing you live coverage.
Certainly, we look forward to joining you again throughout the course of the week when we bring you more coverage here of live football action and AI Live. Thank you for tuning in.